What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. I would love it if Activision could not take an L for like just a couple weeks after a new release of a Call of Duty game, but they seriously cannot help themselves. They continuously showcase that they are so out of touch with their community that it's at this point just not even funny. Now, all of this outrage from myself and other people within the Call of Duty community comes from their Q3 financials. And this one quote just really sticks with people and kind of upsets them. And I'll explain why in a second, but let's go to the quote first. With plans for next year including the most robust Call of Duty live operations to date, the next full premium release in the blockbuster annual series, and even more engaging free-to-play experiences across all platforms. And the reason why that is being highlighted and the reason why that there is so much outrage in this community is because we were led to believe for the last, 6, 7 months, that Modern Warfare 2 was going to be a 2-year life cycle game. Basically, you buy this game and there's going to be 2 years of free experiences for the community, but there's going to be a buttload of microtransactions, which, hey, I'm on board with if the game can deliver, which at this point in time it hasn't. And when I look at all the missing features from Modern Warfare 2, I say, maybe it'll get better. But in all honesty, we're not going to get a complete game until sometime next April. And we're going to have 3, 4, 5 months with it until there's a new Call of Duty experience that's going to be trying to get our money. That is going to be advertising to us. And to me, I look at that and I say, well, how freaking scummy. These life cycles continue to get shorter and shorter because these games continue to be more and more incomplete and complete messes. Now, the other quote I want to take from this, I just relish in this because I think it's hilarious, and I hope that Activision actually learns from their mistakes, but I don't know if they will. Activision's third quarter financial performance was lower year over year, primarily reflecting reduced engagement for Call of Duty's following the weaker reception for last year's premium release, aka Vanguard, because people looked at that game and they said, oh, you're giving us Modern Warfare 2019 reskinned in World War II. Really good stuff, guys. Really good stuff. And then we have it here where Modern Warfare 2019 is basically reskinned into Modern Warfare 2, even though they had 3 years and they had over 3,000 devs working on this game. It's just so transparent at this point that Call of Duty and Activision do not care about producing quality content for their community. They care about making the most money. And the thing is like, I'm all for companies making money, but like, make a good product. Make a good product that's worth the money. Make a good product that I want to spend money on. When I look back at the best Call of Duties to date, when it's, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, even Modern Warfare 3, I happily spent money on the map packs for those games. I happily spent money on microtransactions for Black Ops 2. Because guess what? Those games were good. They were engaging. I was enjoying myself. But Modern Warfare 2 is just a wasteland of things to do. We can talk about it for hours about the missing content in this game. We can talk for hours about the lack of transparency between the developers and the community. But at the end of the day, knowing that this experience that we were led to believe was a 2-year experience is now going to have some sort of premium release attached to it next year, it's not going to be a brand new Call of Duty game, guys. This is going to be some sort of $70 expansion to Modern Warfare 2. And this $70 expansion is somehow going to be worth the money. You actually make me think it's going to be worth the money. This is what the $70 expansion is going to include. And I can guarantee it, I can predict it right now. New campaign, 3 new Spec Op missions, and all of the Modern Warfare 2 maps remastered. It's not going to be Modern Warfare 2 remastered. It's not, even though that would be a really good idea, and I think the community would lose their shit over that. No, it is going to be a brand new campaign along with all of the multiplayer maps from Modern Warfare 2 and 3 to 5 Spec Op missions. That's what this premium release is going to be. And the worst part is, it's not even being made by Infinity Ward. It's being handled by Sledgehammer Games. The same Sledgehammer Games that made Activision lose money in their third quarter. Well, sorry, not lose money, but they made their financial performance lower in the third quarter last year because of their bad game. And I have to ask myself if I can trust Sledgehammer Games to do anything correctly at this point. And frankly, I don't trust them to do anything great at this point. I don't trust Infinity Ward to do anything good at this point. The only developer I trust in the Call of Duty franchise is Treyarch, because they're the only ones that seem to at least have a little bit of touch with the community, but even them, they screwed up Black Ops Cold War quite handily because they just decided not to have a full game at launch, which seems to be a trend now in Call of Duty. So yeah, that's the news, guys. Hope you're excited that your $70 investment that you made thinking that this was the only money you'd have to pay for the next 2 years, well, nope, you'd be incorrect. You have to pay another $70 again next year for an expansion of content you've probably already seen before. I'm not joking. That's probably what's going to happen. Anyways, I want to just touch on one final topic with this is the people out there saying, well, Activision was going to lose billions of dollars. When you look at the amount of money they made from the Modern Warfare 2 launch, they are set to lose billions if they don't release a Call of Duty game in 2023. And you know what? That's probably true. But I want to play devil's advocate and look at this from another perspective and ask this question. If you're not releasing a full game in 2023, don't you need less developers? Don't you need less overtime? Don't you need less resources being allocated to a new release? Which means that, the cost would also drop for having to release a new game, which means then in return, your live service game that is only pumping out cosmetics and maybe a few maps would require less developers, which in turn, your return on investment on your microtransactions would be higher. Now, is it $1 billion height? Probably not, but you'd probably make hundreds of millions of dollars in microtransactions with less work put into it. So there'd be lower cost, yet more income. So when I look at it from this perspective, I have to ask, is it really that worth it to create a $70 expansion? Now, if it's a $30 expansion, which gives us all of the Modern Warfare 2 maps, gives us a new campaign experience, I'll have to strongly consider it at the time. I still think that map packs in 2023 are a little scummy, to be honest, but frankly, I look back at the landscape of Call of Duty back when there were map packs, and I think to myself, wow, wasn't Call of Duty in a better place then? Weren't we getting complete games at launch? I miss those days. I really miss those days. Anyways, I'm out of time today. Would love to hear your thoughts about all of this down below in the comment section. So let me know what you think. And thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.